Yeah, I'd just like to add that I think what Ted is doing is an insult to the voters of Keene every single year coming here, preventing them from being able to actually vote on the proposed amendments as they were originally intended. Thank you very much.
Seconded.
Mr. Parent?
I think this body has spoken. I think this is a waste of time. I would urge people to vote no. I could foresee another 12 motions with different percentages. I hope they would be ruled out of order. And the people do have a right to vote. All they have to do is come here and vote.
There's one other option.
Name and address, please.
Conan Soliday. We don't have to vote on any of these. We can leave them in their original wording, and we can just put them on the ballot in March and let the people of Keene decide. We don't have to vote on any of these today. We can go home right now and enjoy our Saturdays. Leave them in their original wording so we can go home.
Any other comments, remarks?
My name's Joji Robertson. I guess it's a question. We're talking about the fact that one side wants the community to be able to vote on this. Mr. Parent saying that this room is the community for the day. I wonder why we don't send out emails or robo-dials to the general community so that they're more aware. I find it really disappointing that we only have 77 people in this room. I think we all hear our neighbors and coworkers complain about the taxes, but I don't see any of them here. And I do think that you have emails. I think that it's a cost-effective way to have an informed community. And like we've been saying all along, we're all in this together. I'm pro-education. I was against changing our school system from 5 elementary ed down to 4, mostly because I asked the question, why are we only looking at K through 5? We should be looking at our whole system. So you know, it's been a long process, but I think very, very few people have been engaged in the community, and I do think that you all have the ability and the responsibility to work at engaging the community, not just working as an isolated group who then has to defend your choices. So I ask for more communication going forward.
Does someone from the board want to speak to those comments? Ms. Hay.
Interesting thought, and I share the fact that you're disappointed. I do think we work awfully hard to publicize the fact that we're doing this. But wait, let me just finish. You asked for us being more aggressive with that, and I'm willing to look at that. Because in addition to the taxpayers, we also hear constantly from the public also saying, you're putting too many kids in the classroom, the schools aren't safe, you're reducing programs. So it comes from all directions. We're not exclusively, I wish there was more people representing all points of view coming to our meetings. You know, so I do think we've worked very hard to do that, and I'm willing to look at the question next year of what we can do to, you know, get more participation here. I think we share your concern that people don't come out. It's not like we're trying to hide here, that we don't want the public. We walk into this room, we look at who's here, we're very glad that you guys are here, and we wish all the people who stop us in the grocery store and send us emails, you know, on all sides of this, would show up to these meetings.
Yes, Ian Freeman. Just wanted to kind of give some reason why people don't show up to this meeting. It might be because they feel like it's pointless. You know, they come here and they are told they're wasting people's time, and in further, they are laughed at in some cases by people in this audience, many of whom are here clearly because they work for the school board in some way, shape, or form. So clearly the most self-interested individuals are going to show up here, but the average folks of Keene have things to do with their Saturday morning. They're busy people, and why would they want to come somewhere where they're being laughed at and told they're wasting people's time? And I would like to point out to Ted that
Sir,
you're
you will
the one
speak
who
to the moderator and not to Mr. Parent. I'm not going to warn you again.
I'll point out to you, Mr. Moderator, that Ted Parent is wasting people's time. He's the one who proposed to amend this in the first place, so he started this.